Hey guys, so we visited Hotel Dunas de Sal in Cape Verde. There is a disability parking bay right in front of the hotel and an accessible pathway going to the reception. Now the reception area was rather small and there weren't any porters available to help guests with their suitcases. Now, here is the lift. It was rather small. There are 3 floors. This is inside the lift. There was braille for each floor level, which is useful. And here you can see that's the lift going up. We were staying on the 3rd floor. Now, unfortunately, the lift did break down on our last evening there, but they do have another lift in case this happens again, which we weren't told about at the time. Now, this is the 2nd floor. As you can see, there's cute little balconies, and this is the 3rd floor, a rather narrow corridor. Now this is going into our room. This was not an accessible room. It was a sort of double bedroom type room with a sofa bed opened up, and this is the view of from the balcony. It was a beautiful balcony. Now here is the bathroom, again rather small. It was clean, and you can see there's a dryer and a little cute mirror with 1 sink. There was soap and hand cream with lots of little details, blue tiling, which I thought was a lovely touch, and some cute little turtles on the wall as well. And that's the 2nd bedroom, and again a balcony, and as you can see, the cot in the corner there. Now the room itself was spacious, and this is another angle of the room itself. There was a coffee machine, some mugs and cups. We did ask for a kettle, which they kindly provided, and a small fridge, which was useful, some hangers, lots of cupboard space as well, and there was also a safety box which you had to pay for. This is again another view from the balcony on the 3rd floor. Some switches there. There was air conditioning in one room and a fan in the other. Unfortunately, the fan did break down, but they did fix it. Now this is the dining area. To go into the main entrance of the dining area, unfortunately, that isn't step-free. As you can see here, this was breakfast. Most of the staff were very accommodating, especially when we requested alternative milk. As you can see here, there's some fruit juice and a coffee machine. They had eggs, bacon, beans, and some different cereals with honey and jams, some breads, some delicious pastries, and some cheeses. And again, this is the dining area in the evening. Now we had half board. Here is an example of one of the menus. As I mentioned in the description, there was only 1 evening out of our 4 evenings with some vegan options. Now the food itself did improve as our stay progressed. This is an example of one of their fish dishes. And this is a view from the dining area looking out to the pool. There was also a pool bar called Salt and Pepper, and the food there was very, very, very good indeed, with some vegan options as well. This was a traditional Cape Verdean platter with some Cape Verdean delicacies and some fish and chips, which were very good, and a quinoa salad as well. And I ordered a beetroot smoothie. For the pool, there are some wind blockers. That is the smaller pool, which was very clean, very quiet, although quite close to the main road. And there are some bikes for hire there, and that is the main pool. And again, you can see a smaller pool there on the side as well. Now it does get quite busy, especially as the day progresses. There are some lovely little relaxing chairs there and some calming hammocks, which is quite nice if it gets quite stimulating, with a nice little hanging bench there as well. Just to note, there weren't any chairs going into the pool. Now this is the pool bar where they had some drinks, some alcoholic drinks, and some little snacks to sell as well. And here you can see the corridor going to some other rooms and a calm seating area as well. And there you can see the stairs that we had to take the day that the lift broke down. And here I'm walking towards the other rooms where I think they have accessible rooms which weren't available for us to visit. This is another calm seating area with some books that guests can read as well, which I think is lovely, and some information and some magazines magazines. Again, here is another angle of the pool. As you can see, there's a ladder going into the pool without any steps. There were accessible toilets just by the pool and a gym on the 3rd floor. It was spacious but rather hot and with limited equipment. Overall, it was a lovely stay with some room for accessible and inclusive improvement. Thank you for watching. Please read caption below for further details.